Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Mandy. Today's video is all about meal prepping and setting yourself up for the week. So a lot of the meals that I'm prepping are keto friendly meals, but just because they're keto friendly doesn't mean you have to be keto. I am such a list person. So today's meal prep, I'm going to be making some hot dog chili, French toast egg bites, deviled eggs, hamburger patties, and dividing some beef out for stew, and then some cilantro chicken. So the first thing I'm going to start making is the hot dog chili. This recipe is from a drive-in that my mom used to work at when she was a teenager. People would drive from miles away to come to this drive-in for the hot dog chili. It is really, really good. And I will leave the actual recipe down in the description. So if you want to make it, you are more than welcome to make it. If you do make it, let me know what you think about it. So you're just gonna need 4 pounds of hamburger meat. And you guys, I seriously need to get a new scale. I need to get something bigger because this one is so tiny, it's hard to see the numbers whenever I have a big bowl on the top. So I'm just measuring out 4 pounds of hamburger meat. You will need half of a finely diced green pepper, You're then going to start putting everything in your crock pot. So you're going to put the hamburger meat, the green peppers, garlic, pepper, chili powder, kosher salt, tomato paste, and tomato sauce. And also some chopped parsley. Mine was in the freezer, that's why it looks a little soggy. And then you're also gonna need some water. And like I said, I'll have the actual recipe down in the description. You wanna stir it all up, put the lid on, and cook it on low for about 3 to 4 hours. I have these wonderful Tupperware containers. They're really old, but I use them for hamburger patties. You have perfectly sized hamburger patties. So what I'm doing is putting some garlic, salt, and pepper in the bottom of them, and then I will press in the hamburger meat. And then once those are done, I will then put more garlic, salt, and pepper on top. And then each container acts as a lid on top of the other container. It's really cool. I bought some of them from a yard sale, and then my mother-in-law had some and she gave me the rest of them. And I'll just put the lid on it and pop it in the freezer. And then whenever you are ready to have hamburger patties or hamburgers, you can just pull those out, thaw them out, and they're ready to go. I have about 1 pound of hamburger meat left, and this is actually from Costco. So if you haven't seen that Costco haul, it was my very first time. I'll leave the card up in the top there, and you can watch that video. So I'm just going to wrap it up with some saran wrap, put it in a Ziploc bag, and put that in the freezer. The next thing I'm going to be making is French toast egg bites. At least that's what I call them. So these are very keto friendly, but you don't have to be on a keto diet to enjoy these. They're very good. So for every 1 ounce of cream cheese that you use, you will use 1 egg. So as you see here, I'm using 8 ounces of cream cheese, and that is softened, so I will use 8 eggs. And you just put it in a bowl, beat it up really good until it's nice and smooth. And you can put cinnamon in the egg mixture, or you can wait and do it afterwards. I like to put it in the mixture, and I kind of got a little bit too much. And then you're just going to mix that all up again, and then you will pour it into a muffin pan. You want to bake it on 350 degrees until the egg is done. I don't really know how long it took, but they are so good, and I'll serve them up with some sugar-free pancake syrup over top. And the pan that I'm using is a USA pan. I love my USA pans. They are non-stick. I don't have to spray them, and everything will just pop right out of the pans. I received mine as a birthday gift, but I will put them in my Amazon store, so you can click on the link that's in the description if you want to check it out and purchase a set for yourself. So now I'm moving on to making deviled eggs, and I boil my eggs in the Instant Pot. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about this before. It is so good boiling your eggs in the Instant Pot. You put them in. I do it on manual for 7 minutes. I've heard other people do it for like 5 or 6, but I want to make sure that the yolk is good and done. So it's so easy, 7 minutes, and then I do a quick release, and voila, you have boiled eggs. I always put my eggs in an ice bath after they're finished cooking. It just helps them cool down a lot faster, and also it helps with peeling the eggshell off. It'll come off so much easier. This little tray, I believe, is from Tupperware, and I think my mom gave me this. I think she might have picked it up from a yard sale, but it is really nice because you can just put the lid on it and you can transport it to family gatherings or whatever, and it's just really neat. If you wanted to get fancy, you could do a cute little swirl of your egg mixture into the eggs. I'm not doing all that, but it's just really nice because when you put the lid on it, they're not going to mess up the actual egg mixture. So I keep my deviled eggs very simple. All I use is mayonnaise, sweet relish, mustard, and a little bit of Himalayan salt. I like to fix these on the weekend so that I can have them for snack during the week, or I put them in my lunch. They're just a really good source of protein. You don't have to be on keto to eat really good protein, and the kids like them, except Amelia. She doesn't like the yellow part, so I just scoop that out and she gets the boiled egg. Now I'm going to start portioning out the beef for stew. And these packs of beef for stew I bought from Costco. I bought 2 big packs of them. I like to measure them out in 1 pound portions. I put them in a Ziploc bag, and then I will put those into a big freezer Ziploc bag. They're really good for any kind of stew, or I make chili verde with these. And it's just nice that they're already portioned out into 1 pound serving sizes. So you know whenever you go to your freezer, you can just grab 1 bag and you know that it's 1 pound. Make sure if you do this that you actually write on the Ziploc bag what is in the Ziploc bag. So I just wanted to peek in on my hot dog chili and see how it was doing, and it looks delicious. I wish you guys could smell it because it smells amazing. Next on my list is making cilantro chicken burgers. I found this recipe on Pinterest, so I will leave that link down in the description. This is a very keto-friendly meal. However, because it is such lean meat, when I serve it up, I put an avocado with it so that I have the healthy fat. I love my little bamboo cutting board. This is actually from Grove Collaborative, and I do have my link down in the description for Grove Collaborative if you want to check it out. This is the perfect size for just doing like one or maybe two things, very small items. It's not big or anything. So once you have everything chopped up, you're just going to put it all in a bowl and start mixing it all up. And this is where you got to get your hands a little dirty. So the recipe called for fresh lime juice, but I was being a little lazy and decided to use it out of the bottle, which it still tastes pretty good, so I'm sure fresh would make it taste even better. So I'm going to put mine in a 9x13 pan. You can put it in whatever kind of pan you have. I'm just going to line the bottom of it with parchment paper and make my patties, put them down. Once I have the bottom filled up, I will then put another piece of parchment paper on top of those and then make more patties. And this is just so whenever I go to get them out, I can just grab however many patties I want and I don't have to thaw out the whole entire pan. Later on in the week when I made these, I put them on the grill and they were really good. I do have that in a What's for Dinner, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was in a big group collab with Jennifer from Cook, Clean, and Repeat and Mandy from Mandy in the Making. I'll have to look back on that, and if it is, I will leave a card up in the top. Okay, so dividing up these sausages was not on my list, but I saw that they were in the refrigerator and I didn't want to put them in the freezer this big of a pack because we won't eat all of those at one time. So I'm just getting out like 5 of the sausages, wrapping it up in some parchment paper, and then I'll put it in a big freezer Ziploc bag. That way when we want to use them, I can just grab one portion of them and we won't be wasting a lot of food. Earlier I had pulled out the insert of the crock pot so that the hot dog chili would cool down. So now I'm just going to portion it out into small Ziploc bags. And what I did was put a Ziploc bag down into a cup and folded the top of the bag over the outside of the cup. This helps portioning out a lot easier. It's a lot less mess and it's a lot quicker. So, and then I'll just pull those out, close them up, and then once I have everything portioned out, I will put those smaller bags into a big freezer bag and write on the bag that it's hot dog chili. And then whenever we want hot dogs, I just have to pull out one small Ziploc bag and heat it up in the microwave or heat it up in a saucepan or a pot, and you have a good hot dog chili for your hot dogs. Anytime that you freeze sauces like this or spaghetti sauce, go ahead and lay it out flat. It will take up a lot less room if you lay it out flat to freeze it. I hope you guys enjoyed this meal prep video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not subscribed already, and tap on the bell so that you don't miss any of my other videos. I do a lot of grocery hauls. I do a weekly what's for dinner and a lot of cleaning videos. So I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.